you up in the mountains, my friend, where you can still watch an eagle soar on the wind. And I walk those hills with a smile on my face, and I can't get back to God's saving grace in the mountains. Welcome back to our Hill to Die On podcast. I am your host, Chase Dowling, for the week of April 23rd through the 29th. It's going to be a Wednesday to Tuesday. I'm going to try to do this every Wednesday. So, starting off, Wednesday, April 23rd, for our kids' sports at the Little League field, 5 p.m. The Cardinals will be taking on the Tiny T-Ballers at the Little League field. Wednesday, April 23rd at 5 p.m. Then Thursday, 6 p.m., the Junior Wildcats will be taking on the NCLL Brewers. So that must be Nevada County Little League, I'm guessing. The Brewers at the softball field. Get out there and see that. That's going to be good baseball. Juniors, that junior league, they play really good baseball. Then, Friday, 5:30 p.m., Major Softball. That's the Shooting Stars. I don't know who they're facing. I think it was Sturgeon or something to that nature. At the softball field. Anyways, get out there and support local. Get out there and see your Shooting Stars. Then Saturday, got a whole day of baseball at the Little League field. Starting at 9 a.m., it's going to be T-ball. It's going to be Cardinals versus the Little Rascals. And then at 10 a.m., it's a single A farm league. That's coach pitch. It's going to be the Stormtroopers. Will be taking on MEE. Don't know who MEE is, but I'm sure they play baseball. Then at 12 p.m., it'll be the Majors. That's the Bad Hops. Will be taking on the Auburn Little League Red Sox. So my money's on the Bad Hops. Got to go for Foresthill here. Get out there, folks. Then at 5 p.m. on Saturday, it'll be the Timberwolves. That's another single A team. Will be taking on the MPLL, so something Little League. I don't know. Don't know who MPLL is, but they'll be taking them on. Get out there and support the Timberwolves. Then, Tuesday, April 29th at 6 p.m., the Yankees, that's a double A, will be taking on the A's, also a double A, both from Foresthill. Should be good watching. Little Carson Hyde, the Sling Blade. He's been pitching good lately. Last time he was out, he pitched, I think it was 31 strikes out of 40 pitches. That's pretty good for a double A kid. Got to brag on him a little bit. He's my neighbor. He's also my nephew. Hell of a kid. All right. Then this Wednesday, 4/23, April 23rd. That is today when this podcast comes out. The Wildfires varsity baseball team will be taking on Encina. Senior night. That's where they'll be sending off all the seniors. There's a second baseman. He's also kind of a left fielder and a third baseman sometimes. Bryce Dowling will be playing. He's kind of a jackwagon. Good looking kid though. Must get it from his parents. Anyway, come out to the baseball field tonight at 4 p.m. to see the Wildfires take on Encina. Should be some good baseball. Yeah, senior night. Get out there and support your seniors for the high school. Now moving right along. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. Foresthill Divide Little League this Friday from 5 to 10. 5 to 10. They're going to be having their opening night. They're going to have all their walkout songs, and all the kids will be dressed up in their stuff, and that'll be at the softball field from 5 to 10. I'll be emceeing that event. So come out, grab some good food from the snack shack, and support your local Little League. All the kids will be out there. They'll be wanting a good crowd to be cheering them on. So then moving right along. Oh, yes. Cows. These beasts are becoming the vermin of my existence. Not really. Love them. Love to eat them. Still, haven't gotten any more updates, but the last known update was around mile marker 22. And I know people have been going up to French Meadows and going fishing. They haven't been catching nothing but a cold. because they suck at it. No, not really. It's just, well, let's just be honest. They suck at fishing. Anyway, they seen the cows at mile marker 22. That was the last time they were seen. I need more updates, folks. Let me know where you see the cows. Moving along. This last weekend was a hell of a weekend, Easter weekend. Great weekend. They had the push-in ceremony at Station 88 on Saturday. Started at 9. We stopped by, my wife and I. That doesn't rhyme. Talked to a couple board members there. And it was going great. There was a good turnout. And they got those engines pushed in without any backs being thrown out or anybody getting a toe ran over. So good for them. Then Sunday morning, Easter morning, Resurrection Day. Sunrise service at Wharton's was well attended. There's plenty of people there. I sat in the back. You know, didn't want to get all up in there, but it was beautiful. It was a beautiful morning, great service. Yeah, it was well worth it. Get up at 6 o'clock in the morning when you stay up at, till midnight the night before. It was worth it. I tell you that. The kids thought it was worth it as well. Then we had the Easter egg hunt went off without a hitch. So I was told I was not there. I was too busy running the barbecue. But everybody said it was great. A couple kids that we know, one of the kids won a golden egg and got a pretty good prize basket for that. Found it. I'm sure he had to probably give a kid a black eye. Probably tripped a kid, probably knocked a little girl over to get it. I mean, the kid I'm talking about is like 12. So, I mean, no, I'm just joking. But the kid I do know probably did bite an ear off to get to that golden egg, I'm sure. Anyway, moving right along. I hear the Foresthill Chamber is rolling. They got a whole new board there. Foresthill, to anybody from the chamber, please get me a calendar of your events. I want to put it on this podcast so everybody knows. They got mixers, they got, little events that they do all the time, dinners and things of that nature. Get me a schedule, folks. I need the chamber. Jenny Vigorino, I'm talking to you. You probably have it. All right. Moving right along. Iowa Hill Chili Cook-Off. Folks, let me tell you. This is the 10th, not annual, because we were off for about 5 years after COVID. But anyway, still, it's the 10th chili cook-off. Now we have 5 cookers. Ken Valencia and Robbie Henry are 2 of those cookers. Now we got Andy Nickel in there as well. Then there's also Roy Earhart, and I know there's one more, but I can't think of it. Anyways, all 4 of those guys are pretty good chili cookers. They've been talking smack. They said everybody's too scared to enter because they'll just mop the floor with you anyways. Need more chili cookers. Then, Jenny Vigorino, Michaela Gadon are our pie cookers. My wife said she's going to be putting in a pie too because, she thinks she can beat the other 2. Apparently, I mean, she has won it like 6 times. Now, this isn't biased. I don't judge. I'm not the judger. There are some people there, though, that judge, and my wife's won like 6 times. I mean, it's a legit thing. Caramel apple pie, I mean, it is what it is. It's great. Tastes fantastic. Get me your information, folks, so we can get you entered. I need more pies, and I need more chilies. Get it. May 3rd. Chili cooker's got to be there by 10. Event starts at noon. Make sure you're there. Don't be a square. All right, then after that, we have our Wildfire Preparedness Day. Going to keep harping on this, folks. Get out there to Brewmasters, May 15th. It's a Thursday. So we can get that from 5 to 8 o'clock. Brewmasters, thank you, Kelsey and Ken Kerner, for letting us do it there. Then Green Waste Day is the immediate Saturday after that, May 17th, starting at 9 o'clock in the morning, go until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll have people unload your cars. Bring a dump trailer. We can do the whole thing. Get there. Get your green waste because we got to get ready for wildfire season, folks. Get your property cleaned up. And I know sometimes it's a pain in the butt going to the dump with a dump trailer. But if you have a dump trailer, you can bring it to the Green Waste Day. It's the best thing. You can just load up all your crap. Load it up. Get a high school kid. I know one. You can contact me. Get a hold of me on Messenger. You can use my high school kid. He'll load you up. Bring him to Greenway Stay. Right behind Volcano Creek logging on the PCWA lot. That's where it'll be happening. May 17th from 9 to 3. Oh, also almost forgot. If you got a junior or senior at the high school, maybe you got a sophomore, prom this Saturday, the 26th, at 6 o'clock at the Ridge in Auburn. Our kids will be doing prom. So, fathers, get your shotguns ready. Little boys will be coming to take your daughters out. I'm kidding. I mean, but not really. Make sure you have your cameras ready. Everybody's got to be taking pictures. Hope you saved up some money, because then they got to go to dinner. Got to rent a tux, got to buy a dress, got to buy the shoes. That's a good thing, though. Kids will have fun. I hope. Get better. Flipping kids. Anyway, moving right along. Oh, I'm going to start doing a featured business every week. And so this week, our featured business, I'm going to give a big shout out to Wade's Tree Service. That's right, Mike Wade, the muscle hamster himself. Folks, it's springtime. The trees are really starting to green up. Everything's looking good. But then all of a sudden, these oak trees, they start putting on weight, and you start hearing cracking and stuff like that. If you have a limb over a house or anything like that, get a hold of Wade's Tree Service. Mike Wade's been up here his whole life. His wife Ange works at the PUD. They're great people. They have great ethics. They're licensed, insured. Some of the best people that you'll find on the mountain. So, Wade's Tree Service, for all your tree service needs. Make sure you get a hold of them. All right, moving right along. Oh, also, speaking of that, so, and Mike can help with this too, we need to start getting ready for fire season, especially with the Wildfire Preparedness Day coming up and the Greenway Day. We need to start making sure that we have our 0 to 5 feet cleared off our house and hardscaped. Remember that, folks. I mean, that's a huge thing. And if I know some of it's a little, daunting at times, getting the pine needles blown off your roof and getting everything raked up and stuff like that. But let's make sure that we don't have anything leaning up against our house, this fire season. Let's make sure that we're getting out to, getting all your leaves and stuff cleaned up out to 50 feet. Let's make sure we don't have any brush and low-lying brush within 100 feet of the house. Making sure that we have at least to the bare minimum, bare dirt within 5 feet of the house, all the way around it. Concrete is the best that you can do. And if you have a deck all the way around your house, we'll make sure that you're closing in the bottom side of that deck. If you can't do that, just make sure that you're keeping it clean of pine needles, okay? Let's make sure that all that stuff's happening. This is key for this upcoming fire season. It's California, folks. Happens every year. People want to act surprised when, oh wait, there's a fire in the summer? Get your stuff cleaned up, folks. It's that time of year. Fire season will be on us before you know it. All right. Oh, I also hear by good authority that there's a sign that somebody wanted to propose, a big Foresthill sign, maybe down by the flag by the bridge or something, like a Hollywood sign, right in Foresthill on the side of the hill. People pull my leg a lot. I don't know if it'll happen, but maybe. Oh, also, have it on good authority, the dump will be open this weekend, Friday to Monday. Heard it here first. Just remember, Friday to Monday, dump will be open. All right. Oh, here we go. Another Sasquatch sighting. Down around McKeon Ponderosa, Red Rock Drive. Big sucker had a beer in his hand. Naked as a jaybird. Well, I mean, all Sasquatch are naked, let's be honest. Big, hairy. I mean hairy. Nice. Super nice. It's a common theme. Most Sasquatches in Foresthill are very nice. Remember, like I said, Red Rock and McKee Ponderosa. If you see him, let me know. He's a scary son of a gun. No, not really. He's nice as hell. Got to get a hold of Brad Eastwood down there. I think he lives in that area. He'll let me know. All right, folks. Been a good episode so far. Hopefully I got you some good information. Remember, ourhill2dieon@gmail.com if you want anything to get out on this podcast. I want you to comment. I want to start interviewing some people. I want to start interviewing local business owners. I want to, start getting the feel of some stuff. So if you have somebody good that you think that, we need to be talking to or having as a guest on this podcast, let me know. Send it in the comments, send it to the Gmail, send it to the messenger. I don't care. Tell a friend, tell a phone, tell somebody. It's Foresthill. It's going to be telegraphed. They'll get it back. Just remember. Anyways, Robert Francis sends me another joke this week. And it goes like this here. It says, a man goes to the doctor for his yearly checkup. And at the end of the appointment, the doctor asks if there's anything the man has concerns about. The man says, as a matter of fact, doc, there is. My ass has been pretty sore lately. The doctor, intrigued, goes, well, where about on your bottom does it hurt, sir? And the man replies, well, right around the entrance. The doctor, raising an eyebrow, replies, well, as long as you keep calling it an entrance, it's gonna be sore. That's our episode for this week, folks. Hope you have a good one, and we'll be seeing you next time.